Hey everybody, welcome to another fabulous episode of the Electronic Cafe, where Mark and I are chatting to the one, the only James Atkin, frontman of EMF, but also a solo artist in his own right. Absolute delight, mate. I need to come on. He's one of the nicest people you could ever wish to meet.
Yeah, it's always great talking to Jay. I mean, he's been so prolific, both with EMF and his solo work over the last 10 years. And it's fitting and right that he should bring out a compilation album of all of his solo works called So10. Fantastic talking to him. He's such a great lad. We're really privileged to know him and get on so well with him.
Should we let everyone see our chat with him, mate?
Yeah, exactly. Everyone, this is Mr. James Atkin of EMF, but wearing his solo hat on the Electronic Cafe.
If I just grab my cup of tea?
Oh, mate, do what you got to do.
Oh, you just put record on, haven't you?
That's all right. We won't.
I wish you luck and big love. Just stay safe, you know there's always a place for you in our hearts. Just keep us on your radar. I wish the best and good fortune. Just stay strong, you know there's always a place for you in our hearts. There's always a light for you in the dark. I just think about you. Do you think about me? I can wish upon you. Come wish upon me. Don't know where you've gone to. Yeah, you're so free. I still wonder where you are. Just keep me on your radar. Just keep me on your radar.
Hey everyone, he's back. Our good friend Electronic Cafe and one of our favourite guests. Everyone, Electronic Cafe, give it up for Mr. James Atkin. Mate, welcome back, my friend. It's so lovely to see you as always.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on. It's yeah, we are old friends now. Have we got anything left to talk about? This is the thing.
Well, I think we have, haven't we, my friend? Great.
There's always stuff to talk about. So, James Atkin, you are bringing out a 10-year compilation of all of your solo work. Tell us all about it. Wow.
It's not all of my solo work, but it's I can't really say greatest hits because none of them were hits, but it's a personal favourites, 10 tunes.
Nice.
So yeah, I just didn't want the occasion to slip because even though I'm not, expecting to sell loads, I just thought, what a nice thing to do. It's kind of got to commemorate, 10 years of making records, which is, or else it'll just pass us by, won't it? So I thought I might still do something.
It's a nice title as well, like solo, but with 10 being the L and the O. It's really clever, yeah.
Actually, Rachel came up with that because we were just sat on the couch. I was going, I need a name for the album, and she just said it straight away. I was going, all right, okay, that'll do.
One of the questions was, is vinyl coming? Clearly it is. When's it actually out, buddy? When can we get our mix on it?
So I'm going to start the pre-orders on March the 28th. I'm not quite sure when we're going to put the show out.
Yeah.
And then officially, because I've got a distributor in place, it's officially out on the 2nd of May. But I think as soon as people start ordering them, because I've got them all in the boxes here, I'm just going to start sending them out. I'm not quite sure if we can do that, but I'm going to do that.
I love the rebel with you, Mr. Atkin.
Yeah, innit? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's good. Got it on heavy vinyl. I thought if I'm going to do this, I'm only going to do it once, aren't I? So heavy vinyl. I did it on. I was asking actually Ollie from Air called about that because obviously he works in that record shop. Yeah. About recycled vinyl, and it's quite a thing now to do for the environment, recycled vinyl. So I'm not quite sure what the process is, but he assured me that it sounds just good.
Well, we spoke to a certain ratio, and they brought out their last album on biodegradable vinyl. So I don't know whether that it disappeared after 10 years and you got to rebuy it. I don't know how I don't know if it's a marketing thing, but yeah, that's another thing as well.
Yeah, funny enough, I've got some acetates of when we made Unbelievable. You know, when you first go into the cutting plant, they do some off. I think it's in the mastering plant actually. They do these acetates, and I've still got them. They're like on 10-inch, but apparently those wear out. So I daren't play it anymore just because it might wear out. But
yeah, nice.
It's true, we really can't stand you. But then again, we're so in or a few the games that you play are all so predictable. Now you're kicking like a realistic video. Rock, scissors, paper planes, poop, pop, dynamite, tooth the game. 16 stones will break out both. But I try, but I can't leave it alone.
Mate, obviously celebrating 10th anniversary, all the stuff you're doing. I know you well enough. You're workaholic with this stuff. Are you working on new stuff as well, or is it just getting this out and having a bit of a break?
Do you know what? I chip away all the time. We have been writing a new EMF album. So for the last few weeks, me and Ian he's come up here, I've gone down there, and we've written a bunch of tunes, but we've managed to get 10 tunes together that will most likely be the next EMF album. A few little hurdles to get past first, like actually getting it made. But we've got the idea. Yeah, we've got the tunes. So my focus has been on that, although because I do loads and loads, and I send SoundCloud, Mixcloud, like playlist to Ian, and he chooses which ones he likes, and I choose which. So I have actually got loads of spare tunes. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should just use it. And the work rate of EMF as well, I'm thinking I could probably squeeze in another solo album before the next EMF album. So,
yeah,
you know,
it's not busy then.
No, yeah.
Now, James, on your compilation, you've had 6 solo albums. How easy was it for you to pick the tracks that you selected to go onto the compilation?
Yeah, I think it was quite easy actually. For the CD, I put 5 extra bonus tracks on there, and when I came to do the bonus tracks, that was the harder bit. Going, well, what can I put on extra? But I've basically gone just the singles, really. I mean, like I said, none of them were really big hits or anything, so it's not like someone's going to go, oh, you should have put that on there. But it's got My People. I put My People on there because that was the first single I ever did. And then it's just like, Love Blind, West Country Raver. So I tried to mix it up just a track or 2 from each album. Yeah. I think I've covered all bases.
Is it limited edition, mate, in terms of the run? Because I know...
Yeah, it is limited edition. And that is solely because financially I can't afford to have some made. So if I do I've got a few hundred. I'm going to keep 100 back for myself just to sell on my Bandcamp, and I thought I could sign those and just get them out, and then the rest will go off to the shops. Yes, I will send you copies.
We will buy them. We will buy them. Obviously.
No,
we will.
I mean, honestly, the main thing was it was kind of a self thing where I just want to celebrate it. So,
mate, it's amazing. No, but we definitely have to buy a couple of signed copies of it. Definitely.
Thank you.
Can't wait to get mitts on it.
Your output in the last, say 10 or so years, both with EMF and your solo work, has been phenomenal. It's like, you really ramped it up. I mean, we spoke a minute ago, you're still writing new stuff, potentially a new EMF album. I mean, you guys seem tighter now than you...
What a roll.
Yeah, you have done for many, many years. You seem to be rolling.
Yeah, it does seem like that. I mean, there was like 2 decades before when I didn't do anything. So I honestly think it took me a while to hone my skills and learn how to do it. And I know that sounds a bit daft, but it took me a while to figure it all out. But then I kind of, once I've got the sort of how to do it,
Yeah,
it's quite easy.
yeah.
You
I
know,
think it's a very honest answer, to be honest, because yeah,
yeah. And also having a clear head as well. I think that time after EMF, those first 10, 15 years were a little bit hazy. It wasn't like the most productive time, and I wasn't very coherent. But I think moving up to the north of England, settling down, appreciating music and what I can do and what and everything.
yeah.
It was kind of made a different headspace, I guess.
And then obviously, I know Mark's going to talk to us, but the last EMF album, it seemed to do really well. You must have been pleased with the response, because I saw some of the reviews that were really praising Beauty in the Chaos.
We are really pleased. It kind of did exactly what it was supposed to do, and it's building profile. I think a long time ago, I realized it's not going to be bang, a big hit album and stuff like that. It's going to be a slow process. And from releasing Go Sapiens, which was a leap of faith and not knowing how it was going to be received, or, you know, whether people hate it. And at that point, honestly, we were playing small clubs like once, twice a year to like about 200 people. And it was like, wow, you know, this is quite a struggle. But then releasing the album, doing some tours, releasing another album, doing some more tours, and it's kind of built now organically, slowly. And I think I've got rid of the frustration a little bit. There was a time when I was thinking, why aren't we doing this? Why can't we do this? Why isn't this being received? But now it's just like, okay, yeah, you know, it is what it is, and you know, we're thankful for that. We can still do it. There's so many bands that are really struggling, and you know,
Your profile has grown though, because I think the first we saw you at the Water Rats for Go Sapiens, kind of like a small venue. Then we saw you at 229, it's a bit bigger. Then we saw you at the Garage, which is again bigger. And then at the end of the year, you've got Shepherd's Bush Empire with Jesus Jones. He's got a.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it? Yeah. It's nice. Things like we're on a trajectory.
Yeah.
And things like going, like this year, we're also back to America for 2 weeks in June, Australia, and then another big UK tour in October. So things are picking up. And I gave up my job.
Yeah, I saw that.
To become a professional musician. What am I doing?
Ricochet, I got something to say, so I put it out across the airwaves. Ricochet, I just called in to say I'm a long time listener, first time correspondent. I'm a long time listener, first time correspondent.
I was going to ask, mate, how scary was that? Because
I mean, I know how much you love teaching, and you did it for 12 or 13 years. It must have been a massive leap of faith and, well, tugging at your heartstrings as well to actually move away from teaching to go back to being a musician.
Yeah, I think so. It is a bit scary. It's really scary, especially because it's so, you don't know when it's expensive to live these days, and just don't know when the money's coming in or when it'll come in, and if it'll come in. There's something quite nice about just having like a monthly wage. But to be honest with you, I had enough of teaching. I'd reached the point where I don't think I was being a very good teacher anymore. There was certain things I was losing interest, and and I wasn't being inspiring anymore. And so
you're following your heart, right? Because as you say, you've rebuilt your audiences and stuff like that. That's all taking time, commitment, energy, but it's also a kind of nice reward for all the work you've done from a music perspective, right? So it's brilliant that I think you've taken it. It's brave, but I think it'll pay off because your audiences are getting bigger and bigger. You kind of, is rediscovered the right word? Probably not, but I think more and more people have gone, I remember that, and actually they're doing new stuff, and it all snowballing, right? Which is great. And I know you did a tour in the US last year. How was that? Because we saw pictures from some of our friends, but who follow you on our channel and like will come to your gigs. So must have
it was really good. It was really exciting. the first show we did this festival. I think it was called Summerfest in just north of Chicago, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And honestly, and it's billed as the biggest festival on the planet. I was thinking, this sounds great. It's going to be like Glastonbury or Roskilde or one of these wicked festivals. And we got there and it was pretty grim. It was like all concrete. It was like not much vibe, but we were playing this massive stage. And honestly, there was a band on before us I think they're called Broken English or Modern English.
Modern English, yeah.
And I was watching them from the side of the stage, and I swear there must have been about 10,000 people out there. And I was thinking, and we were headlining, I was thinking, this is going to be brilliant. And we walked out on stage, and I don't know what happened to the crowd, but everybody disappeared. It was it transpires that Motley Crue were playing on the next stage over. And all these stage names had horrible names. It was like sponsored by such and such insurance company, and it was really corporate, and it was like, but there was still a couple of thousand people there, and it was good fun, but not what I was expecting. But then the next couple of days, we tagged on a couple of club dates. So we did Detroit. I think we might have done Chicago, and then we did Brooklyn and New York. And they were fantastic. So I think if we'd gone there just and done that festival, it would have been a bit like, oh, this is a bit strange.
Yeah.
But doing the club dates and sweaty clubs to like 400 or 500 people, that was, oh yeah, this is great.
We swim from the ocean, we took it to the land, and now these monkeys hold hands, simple harmonic motion. Now we've got the notion to question emotions that we don't understand. So tell me why only humans cry.
You got 11 dates coming up in the States, haven't you?
Yep.
And then you got 4 in Australia. I mean, in the States, some of the venues you're playing the House of Blues, aren't you? Which is like
iconic.
Yeah, an iconic venue. I mean, you're going to be playing some great shows out in the US.
Yeah, I know, that's great. And we've teamed up with this band. I don't actually know them. I shouldn't say that, but they're called Space Hog. Do you know?
They've been around for a while.
One of their albums, yeah. There was a 90s band, yeah.
Yeah, and apparently, I think the guys actually live in America, and I think when they started off, I think they kind of might have started in America, so they might. I know they've had big hits. I need to do a little bit of research on this.
What was that big song of theirs, Mark? I've done one great song that I remember vividly, but so vividly I can't remember the name of it.
But it does seem like these joint headline tours are the way forward. I mean, particularly when we did it with Jesus Jones, the size of the venues where we were playing, 2,000 whatever. Not individually, we couldn't fill places like that, but together we seem to pull the crowd in. I suppose it's value for money, isn't it? And
well, I mean, you're two prominent bands of that age or that era, and you more so, I'd say, than Jesus Jones recently. You kind of finding a newer audience, but there's still a big connection with both bands, so I'm not surprised they're doing well. And Shepherd's Bush Empire in October, is that right?
Yeah, make sure you come down.
Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, Jesus Jones was like another one of my bands as well. I mean, I love Info Freako and that Liquidizer album, just amazing album. I mean, yeah, I'd definitely love to come down to that one.
Are you listening to any new material lately? Because I know you're probably too, but if you say no, we won't be offended. No one on this channel will either. It's just an honest question, because if you are, we just want to share it with other people. That's all. And if you're not,
I'm always so slow picking up on stuff, and then I just pick up on what Rach and the kids listen to. So I'm still digesting the Fontaines DC record, and I think that was last year, wasn't it? So
because Rach posted about it. She loves them, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. And she loves Idols, and bless her, she sends me links every other day. Listen to this, listen to this. I'm just like, oh no, I like New Order. That's what I like.
Yeah, we know that. And more credit to Elbow. Nothing wrong with loving New Order, mate. Nothing.
Peter Hook's on the Shine Festival, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I just did a post on Facebook actually, because last time I got him to sign. Last time I saw him, he played Substance, the New Order Substance, and the Joy Division, and I got him to sign the albums. And then I was just going through all the other albums. I was thinking, can I approach him and get him to sign them? Obviously, the ones he's on, not the new ones. Yeah, he seems a nice chap these days. I remember back in the day, he was quite wild. He turned up to one of our LA shows. I think it was in the days when he was still partying. He was pretty, I'm not going to say obnoxious, but he was pretty wild, coming into our dressing room and stealing all our booze and stuff. We've all got a past, haven't we?
Yeah, true.
I've just checked in to see what kind of state we're in. Where do we start? Where do we begin? Let me confirm that it's a mess we're in. Let's reverse, take it back to the start again. It's a lie, but I don't mind. No, I don't mind. Just let us be love blind. It's a lie, but I don't mind.
James, you've got a blue plaque being unveiled soon, haven't you?
Yeah, we have on Tuesday. Yeah, in our hometown of Cinderford in Gloucestershire, we've been awarded a blue plaque, services to music.
Where's it going? Is it like your old rehearsal studio or your school or what? There's like
No, well, in the Forest of Dean, there's lots of different towns, and the town we came from was Cinderford. And in the centre of Cinderford, it used to be called Cinderford Triangle. It's probably still a triangle, but since we left, they built like a little clock tower. But it's the centre of the town, and on this clock tower, they've got well, that's where our blue plaques go. And I think there might be another blue plaque up there as well. I can't remember who, because there's a few other people from the Forest of Dean. Joe Meek, the producer. I don't know if he's got one. And there was also the playwright who did, I'll think of it by the end of this, who this playwright is. But so we're going to go down there. We're going to do the unveiling. There's kind of a big fuss about it. BBC are coming down. And then I know. And then we've got a day of events going to a local charity, music charity. And then I'm heading back to my old school and I'm going to run an assembly. Talking about our life at the school and the journey and the successes of EMF. So that's going to be quite an experience.
will that be easy? Did you enjoy school or was it?
No, I hated it. And I've got to be really, really positive. I mean, I've kind of written what I'm going to say, and then I'm just thinking, oh my God, can I say this? Because when we went there, it was a secondary modern, very archaic 1980s education system, and it was grim.
Yeah.
And they still, we used to have psychopath history teachers who come up behind you and give you a clat around the head, and you'd get caned and stuff like this. So I might lay it on thick and just say, yeah, this is the reality of what this place. And I left school with no qualifications, no job prospects, and maybe my success was not because of that school, but
Because of you.
Well, I don't know. Despite that school, just my.
Yeah, Ollie's such a lovely. But I know you and Ollie are good mates, but he's such a lovely guy, isn't he?
We didn't actually go to school together, but we grew up together in the Forest of Dean. He went to the posh school, to the grammar school. I went to the secondary modern. But when he made his first record, I was still at school, and he borrowed my guitar, and this was the most exciting thing in my life ever, to have one of my guitars actually played on a record.
Because he was your best man, wasn't he?
Yes, he was my best man. Yeah, and obviously Justin and Mew, the drummer and the keyboard player, are my kids' godmother and godfather as well, which is really strange.
Wow.
All connected.
You went back into education yourself as well. I mean, that's kind of...
Yeah, exactly. Probably trying to right a wrong.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, it took me many years to go back and do my education, because I went back and did a degree when I was in my mid-40s. And then I got on this degree course, and they turned around and says, you need your GCSE, what it was, maths and English. And I didn't have it like that. So whilst I was doing my degree, I had to do my GCSEs again. Wow. But, going back to it at that age was certainly a lot easier. At that time, I had no interest in school, and I just wanted to be a pop rock and roll star, international pop star. That's what I wanted to be.
You are.
Thank you.
Show what you know, 'cause they'll never
James, on the new album, on the compilation coming out, was there any new tracks you put on there, or were they just taken from your albums?
No, it is all tracks from the last 6 albums.
Right.
So, and the last track on there is Loved Up Lovers, which was the last record I made on an album, on one of my own albums. So yeah, I just thought, I'd keep it. I did toy with the idea of putting some new stuff on there, but I just thought, no, let's keep it as it is.
Yeah, celebrating 10 years of great solo output. And obviously, new EMF album somewhere in the future hemisphere, and some more James Atkin stuff, mate. It's all sounding brilliant.
Yeah, and then I should come and play one of your nights as well.
Oh,
Amazing.
say, you know what? And then talk to your best man and say, get your shit together and join me.
Yeah,
cool. And we'd love that.
It's quite a little scene down there, though, isn't it? I mean, you've got Rob Marshall from Humanist, who's down there as well. I mean, Justin's down there. Ollie, it's like a little buzzing little scene down there.
Do they call it filth, don't they? Have you heard about this?
No.
Failed in London, try Hastings. Don't edit that bit out.
No, we leave in that bit in. It's brilliant. I love that.
James, brilliant talking to you, mate. Always great. We're really looking forward to the new compilation coming out in May. We appreciate you giving up your Saturday morning, and we will love to come down to Shepherd's Bush and see you guys as well.
You are sorted. I will sort out the guest list and the VIP. I'll sort it this time.
No, you said that before, James, but you know.
Well, I was a bit struggling last time when I on bloody numbers. It was just a bit crazy.
Don't worry.
Hey, I never let you down. Come on.
No,
God. I'll let you down once, all right? You know.
Really excited about the compilation. I mean, we love the 6 solo albums anyway. So it looks
great.
Who did the artwork?
It wasn't your son, was it?
No, it wasn't. Do you know what Rachel was saying? Get Marley to do it. But I was a little bit reluctant because if I didn't like it, it would have been really awkward. So yeah, we've got a guy over in Hebden Bridge who does. He usually, I usually say I need a new sleeve, and he usually does one. I go, no, I don't like that. Can you use this? But he puts it all together. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
That's a great T-shirt design right there, isn't it?
Yes.
There is some T-shirts as well. So
right, I'll buy one of them. Love it, mate. Love it. Love what you're doing. Honestly, mate, we love talking to you. Could talk to you all day, and just wish you nothing but ongoing growth and success.
I'm watching your progression. You guys are doing amazingly. It's brilliant.
Mate, do you know what it is? It's just, it's easy when we talk to people like you that's so awesome. But you know, for us, it's just getting more people to know about what's going on, and because me and my best friend here are a couple of music, what we call truffle pigs, and we keep finding stuff and playing it, and you know, we just want people to hear it. And your stuff's fucking amazing. So. You know, it's always love what you're doing. I know a lot of our EC people out there feel the same way. So look, everyone, look out for this album. It's going to be coming out in May, right? May
the 2nd officially released.
May the 2nd. So, but pre-orders coming. So grab a copy because there's not many of them. And mate, we will see you very soon. And love to talk to you about next year as well.
Yeah, let's do it. You have me on again. I feel like we've got more to talk about at some point.
Oh, mate, 100%. And I also feel, you know, Sunday brunch, they give you these different coloured mugs for the amount of times you've been on. I feel like we need to make a cafe gold mug or something.
So am I winning at the moment? Am I the most...
Yeah, you are. Because I think Martin Ware's twice, Neil Arthur's twice, Wolfgang Fleur's twice, and Mr. Atkin 3. So yeah, you're ahead of the game, mate. You're on the league. You're ahead of the league.
Get another blue plaque. You'll get an electronic cafe blue plaque.
Love it.
You take care, mate. And thanks for talking to us. We'll speak to you soon, and we'll let you know when this goes out and everything. So
yeah, lovely to see you, mate. Absolute pleasure as always.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Mark. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
The times are high for you and I to jump and touch the sky.